He chose a French word as the title for his show to prove a point: the need for artists to continue to go beyond boundaries, raise the bar with their art. And we see just that in his exhibition at Terra Culture.
Bernard Ogaku is an artist with a mission. A quest that sees him questioning his talent and how much he can keep the beholder captive.
As an artist, what I'm trying to do here is to really go out of the way. We have been given this gift to go out of the way, to think broad, of trying to invent materials that are out of use or out of stock, things that are wastes to us.
And with illimité, a French word for unlimited, as this exhibition is titled, he fuses culture, emotions, friendship, history, religion, and values to explain his art.
This is titled Liberation. It's a mixed media painting done on canvas. Of course, acrylic is a medium. I call this Liberation. I can also call it in between two worlds. You can see light and darkness. This is somebody who has been in darkness. You can relate that to maybe a country that has been under colony. This is called As Old as Man, in brackets, Stone Age. It's actually a project I'm working on, trying to study the primitive life of a man. I'm not actually trying to say that we should go back to this life, but what I'm actually trying to remind us where we are coming from.
An interesting thing is the time the artist spends on his works, from thought to finish.
This piece of work actually takes a little time, like 3 weeks to do, because of course you need to source the materials. After sourcing the materials, you need to season them, dry them to the sun so that they will actually be dried before you start using. Of course, the material used in pasting it is glue. And of course, when the work is done, you need to allow for some time. You look at it after a long time before you can really present it as an art piece. When you look at the work, it is painted in earthy color, dark color, which you can see the man thinking man. For you to think, for you to think extraordinary, you need to think. For you to think about materials, like this is more like me sitting down, thinking on what to do, an extraordinary thing to do, something that hasn't been in use. Because we have been given that gift to really sit down and think, invent, think of what you can use, what has not been in existence. This is what I actually came out with.
Born in eastern Nigeria, Bernard began his art training from childhood. Encouraged by his father, he obtained a higher national diploma in painting at the Enugu Art School, Southeast Nigeria, and has never looked back since. Every day is an opportunity to hone his skills in mixed media painting.
The title of this is Labor of Our Heroes. It's a mixed media painting done on canvas. As an artist, what I'm trying to portray here is the legacy left behind for us. You can see the footprints, which is actually my footprint also, So I'm trying to really give a message as an artist, the legacy of the heroes, what the achievement of the heroes, what they have done for us, what they left behind for us.
Over 20 works of art done in this medium were exhibited. Most of the pieces further proves the artist's philosophy, that if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and every stumbling block can be used as a foundation to achieve success. The only limitation to getting there is you.
This month in art history.
A lot of creative minds come into the world this month, from musician Tunde King, who is credited as the founder of Juju music in Nigeria. He was born in 1910. Foremost educator and author Tai Solarin, born in 1922. Dramatist Professor Bode Osoyin, August the 20th, 1940.